Hello, collective. This is Chan from Artemis Oracle. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. I'm going to do a current general energy check-in. So this reading may not resonate with everybody. So take the messages that do, leave behind what doesn't. I'm not answering any personal questions. I may be going live later on today. So maybe I'll do yes or no. But I'm thinking I want to do an all signs reading if I go on later today. So let's see what messages. What's the current energy for the collective? Let's all take a deep grounding breath, starting now, inhaling from your nose. And exhaling from your mouth. One more. Do that as many times as you need to in order to ground yourself. All right. What's the current energy for the collective? Okay, we got one card. Man holding a heart. Okay, that's interesting energy, I would say. Number 45. That could be somebody's age, relevant number. It could be your age. You could have been born on April 5th. Or number 9. It reduces down to 9. A man holding a heart. That is interesting energy. Wow. Oh my God. This is so funny. Look at this at the bottom of the deck. A woman holding a heart. Okay. This is like matching energy. Wow. Number 44. Woman holding a heart. All right. So we're going to read the cards. This is so interesting that we have that. You saw me shuffling. Oh my gosh. All right. 45. We're going to read the man holding a heart. That is so funny. That is so funny. Wow. We got the pair. All right. I would think it's auspicious since both of the cards also came out in the upright. So that's a good thing. A man holding a heart. Male dealing with family, love, or emotions. This tender man sits with flowers all around, holding a heart in his hand. All right. For a man, this signals a greater clarity about emotions and their purpose in your life. There could be a more balanced approach to family and love at this time, even if these have been confusing experiences for you in the past. For some, this card upright could signal the presence of a new man in your life, one who tends to be more thoughtful and aware. Whether or not this man is a love interest or a friend, he brings a high intention to help where personal projects, family, or home issues are concerned. Hi, Ryan. How are you? Wow. Wow. So I'm going to read the reverse. You know, we never know. When this card is reversed, it could indicate a disconnect or even total shutdown regarding your emotional life. It's time to open up and know where you can handle deep emotions and the energy they bring up. Whether it's anger, grief, or utter bliss, you can be comfortable in their experience and in their expression. The man holding a heart reverse can also indicate a difficult connection or even relationship with a man who may be easy to anger, deceitful, or quick to criticize. His behavior could be attributed to fear and self-doubt, yet he would never admit it. You deserve honoring in any relationship, so set some boundaries and don't bite into this emotional chaos. Your soul longs for emotional peace. The affirmation is, I am comfortable with all of my emotions. I honor, express them in appropriate ways. I feel peace. I love this. You know, I love that this came up. I love the affirmation. I don't like the man in the reverse, you know. It's like a man not holding a heart. You know, we don't want insensitive, emotionally disconnected or detached people. We want people who are connected to their emotions, but in a healthy way, not in a toxic way, not in a manipulative way or controlling way. All right, so I'm going to read Woman Holding a Heart, which is number 44. And so this has to do with relationships. Okay, with the fact that this was at the bottom of the deck. Female dealing with family, love, or emotions. The woman on this card wears a butterfly in her hair and holds a lovely, a large heart in her hands. For a woman, this card upright could be a reflection of your own state of peaceful emotion and receptivity for love, or it might be a message that your family issues are going to be resolved. All right. You're an intuitive woman who understands the emotions of life, and you're bringing the awareness to all that you do. This card upright could also indicate the presence of a female friend, teacher, confidant, who's here to help with issues of love, family, or emotion. This is an even-tempered and caring person who resonates with you and your emotions. This could also portend a new love and interest or friend coming your way. So in the reverse, this card reverse could indicate a state of emotional overwhelm, and you may feel as though your love life is turned upside down. It could also refer to some difficulty in a family matter or close friendship. If this is the case, it's time to let go or resolve things now. There's also a possibility that this woman reversed is someone who brings a negative emotional influence to your life. There may be jealousy, resentments, or even subtle manipulations going on. Don't take things personally, but endeavor to bring greater clarity and calm. Self-empowerment to the situation. Let me read that again. Don't take things personally, but endeavor to bring greater clarity and calm self-empowerment to the situation now. And always remember to bring a loving, heartfelt energy to yourself. The affirmation is, I am emotionally calm and peaceful, and I attract healthy and stable people to me. Okay, it's interesting that we got the man and the woman holding a heart, you know? So this reading, remember, in readings, it's for any gender. It's not gender specific. So there could be a masculine and a feminine who are dealing with each other. You know, you could be the masculine, you could be the feminine. You know, you could be dealing with a masculine who is coming in emotionally available, or one who can be deceitful, or the opposite. You're dealing with a feminine who can be deceitful or is emotionally balanced. Okay? So please take it as it resonates. Hi, Lion Sky. Let me see, because I have to be done by 3 p.m. Okay, so I have my clarifying love situations. I don't know if I should use that though, because I don't want to automatically think that this is romantic. You know, this is giving me Queen and King of Cups. So it's about emotional mastery, compassion, care, love. It could be love. It could be like a romantic relationship. But remember, we love our family. We love our friends. It doesn't always have to be romantic. But you know your situation more than I do, because I don't know you and I don't know your situation. And I'm not saying that to be mean or anything, but do you know me? You don't know me. You don't know me from Adam, you know, and I don't know you from Eve. Okay, let's see what the collective. All right, I want to clarify each card. Okay, so we can see if this resonates with you, either however it resonates with you. Okay, remember, use your own discernment. I'm going to show you the cards. There may be certain things that triggers in your intuition or from your, because remember, symbolism is very specific and subjective. So there may be a symbol here that you see that resonates differently than how I'm interpreting it. That's how tarot works, okay? What I say isn't what goes, because remember, your situation could be totally different than what I'm interpreting on the cards, okay? And this is why it's important to get personal readings, because then it'll be tailored to your specific situation and who you're dealing with. And you could tell your tarot reader, whether it's me or whoever you decide to have a personal reading with, you could let them know the specific details without giving too much away. You know what I mean? You know, you do have to maintain a level of privacy, because you want to know if someone really is the real deal. Okay? All right. A man holding a heart. Okay, we got a Page of Swords. So Page of Swords is the energy of someone who is young, who is learning, who is observing, who is watching, who is basically taking in information. And also swords are communication. Someone may be wanting to communicate with you, initiate communication with you. This could be someone who has already initiated communication with you. I don't like, but we got the Queen of Swords coming out, but let me get another card. This one, Four of Cups. Okay. All right. First, I'm going to show you all the cards. We got the Page of Swords. It's the air sign energy, or just someone who's communicative. They may be younger than you. This could be your energy, but we're clarifying the man holding a heart. Then we have the Queen of Wands, which is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Page of Swords is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. I was had to remember. Hi, Rhea, how are you? Then we have the Four of Cups showing up for the man holding a heart. Remember, this is a collective reading, so I'm not answering any personal questions, okay? The Four of Cups coming out. Someone who seems detached, uninterested, maybe even a bit distracted with the past. Maybe a little bored of what has happened already. If you are already dealing with somebody, you already know how this is. If it resonates with you, take it as it resonates. But this looks like there's some sort of offer coming in, but someone is looking in the other direction. So for some of you, you could have somebody wanting to communicate with you. It could, well, we're clarifying the man holding a heart. It could be a masculine energy that's wanting to communicate with you, a Queen of Wands. They see you as very attractive, magnetic. They do like the way you look. They like the way you show up, the way you present yourself, the way you express yourself too. Because the Queen of Wands is someone, and it doesn't have to be a feminine energy. Remember, you could be in a same-sex connection. Remember, I don't know you. I don't know your situation. So take it as it resonates. You know, you could be a masculine who embodies the Queen of Wands energy. Flamboyant, attractive, creative, unique, witchy even. Also like a leader. You embody that leader energy. Like you set trends. You may be a trendsetter. You may be somebody that people tend to follow. You may be on social media, have a lot of following. Look at that, the bulls though. You take no shit though. You might not take shit from people. But the Four of Cups, you may not even know that this person may be coming. You may be distracted. If this is someone that you're already in communication with, this is someone that, you know, you probably are a little bored with them. You're like, if this, whatever the situation was between you and them, if this is somebody that you're connected to already, you may have already like kind of lost your taste for them. You know, you may be like, maybe on your way out the door, maybe closing out the connection, depending however it resonates with you, because you lost interest. Maybe you thought the person was immature. They weren't matching your queen energy, and they maybe have been a page, only doing the bare minimum. And you're like, no, I deserve more than that, because look at everything I bring. I bring a lot of strength. I bring a lot of fire. I bring a lot of sexy. I bring a lot of love, because the Queen of Wands is also very warm and generous too. But the fact that we have two feminines here, and the one masculine is the Page of Swords, and we are clarifying a man holding a heart. It could be the feminine energy that has already like kind of lost her taste for this person. That's the way it's looking from the cards. You know, she may be turning her back on this person, or this could, if it's not that, if you're not already connected to somebody, there could be somebody that is wanting to communicate their emotions to you. The fact that they may have a romantic interest in you, wanting to get to know you. And you may be distracted, maybe working on something, doing your thing, doing your Queen of Wands thing, working your magic. And you may not even know, or you may not even expect this, because you're so distracted with whatever you're doing. Or you could be in the middle of like getting over something. You know, you could be a bit apathetic. Some of you may not even be interested in love right now. You may be focused on other things. You may be focused on building something for yourself, creating something for yourself. Maybe a project you're working on. Maybe you're wanting to create your own business, something like that. Take it as it resonates. But some of you know how it is. I know we hear this more with feminine energies doing this. Like, I don't want anything to do with it. I just want money. I want this and that. Then you start focusing on yourself. You start doing your own glow up. You know, you start going to the gym, and you're changing your hair. You're changing the way you dress. You're changing your makeup. You even, you know, like you're changing who you used to be because of the past disappointments you've experienced. So That could be your energy too. Remember, I try to read as many scenarios as possible because God knows who I'm reading for right now. Okay, so let's see what who the woman holding her heart is. Okay. I read the book about the woman holding her heart, this is someone who's emotionally balanced. So we have temperance here. Someone who is healing, in the process of healing, trying to restore balance in their life, trying to restore peace. Some of you, if you resonate with being that you could be a Sagittarius as well. Some of you have experienced a lot of burdens, or you have a lot on your plate. So you're trying to make sure that you're maintaining some sort of work-life balance for yourself. Hold on a moment, my throat is about to give out. Drinking something cold is probably not the best thing for me right now. I should be drinking some tea or something. Okay, when I'm done, I'm gonna drink some tea. All right, because if I come on later today around 5:30 Eastern time, I'm most likely gonna do an all signs reading, and that means I'm gonna be doing a lot of talking because those readings are almost 2 hours long. Okay, hold on a moment, I gotta clear my throat. And if anybody's trying to make me shut up, you shut up. You shut up and you just listen, okay? Try to fuck with my throat chakra. I'm gonna fuck with your sacral chakra. Kick you right in your balls or your vagina, okay? All right, so we have the Temperance energy and the Ten of Wands. So, hi, Bebecita, how are you? Just as I'm talking about kicking people with someone in their sacral chakra because they're messing with my throat chakra. Okay, yeah, some of you, you're very much focused on other things. You're wanting to build your stability, financial stability. You may be wanting more money, creating a legacy, building something from scratch, something that requires a lot of your attention or dedication, your commitment. So that's where this burden, some of you could even be focused very much on your family, taking care of your family, like focusing on your family. You may be helping take care of someone who may be healing. I don't know if somebody had surgery or had an injury or something, and they're in the process of healing, and you may be the person that's taking care of them, nursing them back to health. You may be helping family too, but you have a lot of responsibilities. The Ten of Pentacles, in order to reach the Ten of Pentacles, you have to be someone who has a routine, who is dedicated, committed, patient, devoted, So some of you could be that could resonate with you too. But yeah, some of you, the woman holding her heart, you're nurturing other things. You're putting your love and attention towards other things, maybe responsibilities. If you resonate with, since I did say some of you may have fire in your chart, you may have Sagittarius in your chart. That's Queen of Wands energy, fire energy. So with the Four of Cups, that disconnect, that detachment, some of you may be focused on money, maybe focused on family, focused on legacy, focused on your responsibilities. You may not even be paying attention to love right now. You may not even be prioritizing love. It's not like you're cold or anything. I'm not getting that. But for some of you, if you are in the process of healing, like you're no longer interested in love and you're just focusing on the people around you that already love you, who already care for you, who are there for you, and you're putting your energy towards that, and also trying to heal and restore balance in your life, that could resonate with you too. But I don't feel like it's a cold energy. I feel like it's more like a prioritizing energy where you're placing more importance on what places importance on you. That's what I'm getting. So the fact is, the Ten of Wands came out. Some of you could have Sagittarius in your chart because Ten of Wands is the Sagittarius card. But it's all about balance, not allowing yourself to get overwhelmed, creating that work-life balance. Some of you could be meeting a man or woman holding a heart. And remember, you could switch the roles as they resonate with you. Aww. I'll read your comment. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. I don't know if your kids go back to school in August, so that's next month. So hopefully soon things will get a little more, less crazy for you, you know? That's so cute. You know, I'll be honest, I don't miss that. When the kids are young, I don't miss that because, oh my God, on a Saturday, if you're going to school, you're going to work, you don't want to hear no fucking cartoons when you want to sleep, and then you have your little kids like listening to the cartoons. They have it blasted like to 100 because apparently, though they're younger than you, they're deaf, you know, and they can't hear anything. So the TV has to be super loud because they not only want to hear the audio, but they want to feel it, you know? Anybody who has kids, you understand. So I hope everything, you know, calms down for you soon. But either one of you, however you resonate, because, you know, you could be the Sagittarius or one balancing, and you're the man who's balancing your career, your work, family, and responsibilities. Or you could be the woman holding the heart that wants to communicate with this man. Take it as it resonates. I don't know who's who in this reading, but this is how I clarified the cards. And so some of you could be meeting somebody new. This could have been somebody that you're dealing with that already. Okay. Let me see something. Let me see how much time I have left. All right. I'm going to go into the love situations, and we're going to get like 3 cards just to get an idea of what's going on in this situation, whether this is someone you're dealing with or it could be somebody new. Remember, I don't know you. I don't know your situation. Since this is a general reading. Okay. Oh, I just saw a white horse. That's Sagittarius, you know, the centaurs of the zodiac. No. That's too graphic. It's too early for that. I was about to talk about, you know, hung like a, I don't know. That might resonate with somebody. All right. So can we get 3 cards? Oh, wow. Okay. Some of you could have a closed heart. Someone had a closed heart. Closed heart coming out. I need 2 more cards. It kind of aligns with the 4 of Cups energy, which is that, yes, they are majestic. Yes, that man. Hi, Taylor. How are you? Hi, Yase. Sayo. I don't know how to say your name. Okay. All right. Can I get 2 more cards, Spirit? There's so many cards here. I got to shuffle like this. Okay. Oh, divine intervention. Angels are helping. Trust the divine plan. Believe in miracles. Okay. So there's an angel. And then addiction. Ooh. Okay. Bad habits, addicted to sex, drinking, etc. Destructive behavior. At the bottom, look at that. We were just talking about kids and children. And I was talking about family. Someone may be putting more priority towards the children. Children involved using child as a pawn and staying for the kids. Okay, it doesn't. Oh, look, and underneath is soulmate. Look at the horse came out again. Look, the white horse. All right, see? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Soulmate, soul connection, a friend, romantic partner, compatibility. So some of you, if this is someone new, this could be somebody that you're compatible with. Ooh, and I got the My Rock card underneath too. Okay, loved and supported, solid foundation, security, and stability. That's the 10 of Pentacles energy right there. Okay, I'm going to keep that right there. But the Freedom card, wanting to be free, not ready for commitment, independent, happy, single. That could be some of your energies that you may be free right now. Some of you may have children. Some of you may not have children. You know, thank you. Thank you so much. You're addicted to fries. I'm addicted to tarot cards and oracle cards. I have so many. All right, so the addiction card, someone could be, well, it doesn't have to be substances or anything. It could be just like certain vices. Somebody could be addicted to gambling. Maybe somebody Divine intervention, addiction. It could also be a toxic. Oh my God. Toxic attachment. I put toxic. Yeah. Oh my. That's not a bad addiction, though. It's not ruining your life. But for some of you, this could be like addiction doesn't have to be like a substance. It could be a behavior, right? But it could be a toxic attachment. You know how sometimes you could get addicted. I'll be honest. Sometimes I get, if I get in a routine with somebody, I think I become codependent. I notice that. So if there's like a disruption, I start acting like a crackhead, And I'm like, what the fuck? I act like a crackhead over a dude? Shit, you got me tweaking over here. Like, I don't even know if I'm saying that right. You too, Taylor? Wait, you mean? Like about being a crackhead over a dude? Like getting like codependent, or the fries thing? But somebody could have closed out their heart. Sometimes people tend to do that too if they feel like they have to protect themselves. This is the apathy energy of the Four of Cups. So someone may be like closing out their heart, no longer interested, may not be interested in communicating with somebody. But like both of whoever this is, if you're the woman or the man holding a heart, you could both have fire in your charts. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or air sign. Yeah, I'm getting some Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could be like a sun, moon. And then the Page of Swords. Damn it. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. That could be, but there could be something that's happening, some divine intervention that's going to maybe this one of the, damn it, because I want to say something about the divine intervention. Closed. This kind of resonates with me, but I'm going to share it because it might resonate with you. All right, I was going to say this, and I was kind of hesitating saying this, but I feel like I have no choice but to say it. Some of you, if you feel like you noticed yourself getting like this negative energy, you feel like the safest thing for you to do is to like close out your heart, like no longer allow yourself to feel emotions. You become like this. You detach, emotionally detach for someone. And that could have been the divine intervention that you had, because it could be that revelation or that realization that you're like that. And then you've like, you look at yourself, because this is what happened to me. I was like, what the fuck? I'm getting like this for over what? This isn't even like, why am I sad? I have no reason to be sad. I have no reason for this. It's like you catch yourself. And that could be that divine intervention, could be that realization, that shocking revelation that you have, that epiphany. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you have to protect yourself and protect your energy, And the thing I hate is like, I'm so sensitive. So it's like, now I question, is the codependency me or them, But I'm like, I think it's me, I think it's definitely me. I know myself. It's definitely me. So that could be what happened with this. All right. I did say that masculine, the man holding a heart, maybe want to communicate with somebody, but the man holding a heart could be a fire sign energy. They could have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in their chart, and they could be the one that's emotionally detached too. I'm going to read it that way, But for you, the woman holding a heart, remember, you can switch the roles as you see fit, because remember, we embody both masculine and feminine energy. And then the masculine energy tends not to be so emotionally available. They're notorious for that. Whereas women, we tend to be overly emotionally available unless we pull in our masculine energy. We pull on our masculine energy. Then we could switch roles. You know what I mean? We could switch energies. But what I want to know, But that Sagittarius with the horse, because Centaurs, you know. This, I want to know, is this person new or a returning person? Because I want to know if this is a new person or old person. Is this a new person or old person? Is this someone new or someone old? I feel like this doesn't answer my question, because it could be somebody that you're manifesting with the stars, somebody that you're wishing for, you're hoping for, but it could also be, like, say some of you may be wanting somebody new, you may be wishing for someone new, but then it could be like some of you or the person you may have been dealing with is wanting to heal the situation, wants to ascend from the situation, improve the situation. Okay, let me get another one. Is this, tell me more. Two of Swords. I feel like it could be either or. Gotta get one more card. Is this new or old? It doesn't answer. Look at we got the Lovers. You know, this is my favorite combination. But I see the Two of Cups and the Lovers. I feel like for some of you, this could be somebody new. Or it could be somebody old. We don't know. I want to see, we got Gemini energy, okay? So Two of Cups. It could be somebody new or old, because it's just telling me the Star, the Two of Swords, and the Two of Cups. I saw a Tower card. The Star is healing, wanting to ascend from the situation. Some of you may be wanting, you know, a wish coming true. Some of you may be wanting to reconcile with somebody, or vice versa. There may be somebody wanting to reconcile with you. But the Two of Swords is like someone who's up in their head trying to make a decision to decide what's the best thing to do. Is this worth taking a shot? But there is that Two of Cups. So I don't know that you have already shared emotions with this person, or this is just someone who wants to share their emotions with you. So this is why it's like it doesn't really answer the question. Okay. Okay, how will the collective know if this is their reading? I saw the Nine of Pentacles. So some of you may maybe feel like you may be in your independent energy. You have been single for some time, and you're focusing on your health, your wealth, your beauty, just taking care of yourself and what you care about. Justice, Libra, balance, fairness. That card is, was this a cup? Oh, Ace of Cups. Okay. I feel like with the Justice and the Ace of Cups, some of you, if this resonates with you, you had a restored balance. Maybe you are focusing more so on yourself, because we have the Temperance card showing up. So it's about balance. Justice is about balance. Some of you may be trying to work on your self-love, like making sure that you're fulfilled first before you give into any situations, whether it's continuing a reconciliation or a new connection. You may be focusing on self-love, maybe making sure that you're okay before you can give. And this is so that, like I always say, this is about bringing justice for yourself. Sometimes you have to make your own justice, because Five of Pentacles, maybe some of you may have felt like you were left out in the cold, like you weren't valued. I don't know if this is somebody from the past that made you feel like this, and then you're like, you may have learned a lesson, and the lesson could be that you have to focus on yourself first, because if you don't, you may end up in this energy where you feel like you're lacking, or maybe you were giving so much to a situation that it left you in lack, like you were pouring into something or pouring into someone, but then you were left at a deficit. And you realize, no, if you're going to be in a connection, it has to be fair, it has to be equal. You shouldn't be over giving. If anything, whatever overflow is coming from your cup is what the other person receives, you know? So you understand, you may have learned a lesson about how to make sure things are fair for you, so that you don't end up in this energy where you feel like you are abandoned, that you are left out in the cold, that, you know, you are lacking with anything, whether it was somebody not giving you enough or you feeling like you were not enough, you know. But then you could, you know, how it is, sometimes we internalize things that, but the thing, it could be because somebody actually made you feel that way. The Ace of Pentacles. Some of you could be starting something new, or if this is a new person coming in, no, I really don't know. I should ask if this is a new, whoever this person is, what is their intentions? Let's ask that question. Wow. I just split the deck and look what he got. The Death card. Death, rebirth. Something ended to allow for a new beginning, and things allow for beautiful beginnings, right? Okay, we got Ace of Pentacles. What's the intention? I wanted to know what the intentions of this person was. And look at this. This card came out. This person wants to grow something with you, whether it's a new person or someone returning. But let's see. Okay, that's the intention. Oh my gosh. These cards fell out. Yeah, this person has a plan. They're a man or woman with a plan. It's making me think of that MAP song. I'm making my way back to you. There's nothing I can do. I'm going to lead to you. Falling, falling, falling to you. That MAP song from Maroon 5. This person is working their way to you. And now I'm thinking about the song, working my way back to you, babe. The burning love inside. Like, it could be either or. It could be somebody new or someone returning. Please take it as it resonates. You know? Let's see. That's the person's intentions. They're committed. Because to get the Ten of Pentacles, I'm not saying this is what the person wants, but this is the woman holding the heart. That's under her. But if somebody wants the Ten of Pentacles, if they think of you as the Ten of Pentacles, they know they're going to have to be committed. They have to be dedicated. They have to have a plan. You know? They have to be consistent. Okay, how does the collective feel about this person? If this person's returning, how does the collective feel about this returning person? If this is a returning person, how does the collective feel about this person? Okay. Well, I got the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you, just take it as it resonates. It could be if you have children with this person, this could be the person you had a family with, that you may be wanting to work things out, maybe wanting to work things out. I mean, we have the woman holding a heart and a man holding a heart. That's like a couple. It's like the Queen and King of Cups energy. So, give me more. How does the collective feel if this is a returning person? We got the Queen of Pentacles. Got the Knight of Cups. And the Seven of Pentacles. Now, for some of you, you may be wanting to put work into the connection because there is that time and energy that has already been put into the connection. You've already built something together. It's just a matter of reaching that Ten of Pentacles together. You see? So Knight of Cups. So there are if you resonate with this returning person, what I'm getting, some of you still have feelings for this person. And you think about the time and energy you put into it, how much you've invested into the connection. You still have feelings, but like some of you may be on the fence. You may be deciding whether you want to continue on with the connection or not. You could still have feelings for somebody and still have spent a significant amount of time with them. But some of you may want the connection to end, or you want to have whatever the issue is. And we did have the addiction card come out. I don't know how it resonates with you. But if that's the case, some of you may be on the fence about whether you want a new beginning with this person or just a new beginning on your own. You know? So the World card is the close of a cycle. Let me see what's underneath. Some of you may be wanting to end the conflict, wanting to see eye to eye too. because the Five of Wands is people who are not seeing eye to eye, having differing viewpoints, a lot of disagreements, arguments. But I think that there is a bit of hesitancy. Some of you, I don't know if some of you felt like you were trapped in this connection, or if you were always, you're trapped in your head about whether or not you want to end the connection or revive it, restore it, you know? This card. Look at this, Ten of Swords. Like some of you, we simply want to end it, but the Ten of Swords could also be the end of the drama, end of the arguments, end of the disagreements, the pain. But however that resonates with you, some of you may just want to completely close out the situation and just start off, have a new beginning, and focus on your wealth, focus on your family, focus on your responsibilities, and not engage with this person. For some of you, you could just be wanting to end the conflict so that you can have a new beginning with this person, you know? But for some of you, if depending on how this resonates with you, if you're wanting to end this connection, you may be wanting to end it, and you may be meeting somebody new. So it could be a new person coming in, right? And then we have the fire sign energy. So you could have a new person coming in, a fire sign energy that is the Lovers. And we saw the Lovers earlier today with when the Two of Cups came out and the Lovers was at the bottom. So for some of you, you may be meeting a soulmate, and it could be this man holding a heart or the woman holding a heart. Take it as it resonates. Okay, I've been on long enough. I hope this reading was helpful to you all in some way or another. If it was, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I thank you all so much for being here, for engaging with me. If I go on live later today, I'm going to be doing an all signs reading. So if you'll know if I schedule it or if I just pop on. So in order to know, you have to be subscribed and have the notification bell on. So if that's the case, if I see you later on today, I'll see you later on today. If not, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day wherever you are. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care, everyone. Bye.